ride, buckled in, swinging his legs back and forth with a big old childlike grin on his face. And I had to join him. So I followed in right behind him and jumped on the seat and buckled myself in and had that grin on myself. But no, seriously, on a more serious note, I do look up to you, man. I desire your caring, selfless, serving heart that you have. I really, really do. I always find myself wanting to be more and more like you. Just a couple examples is just Mr. Fix-It Man. He can pick up anything and fix it. It's ridiculous. I wish I had that. Yeah, we just call him Bob the Builder. And then he's also a really laid-back, easygoing guy. He doesn't worry about it. He wasn't nervous at all for this wedding. I was like, how are you not nervous? I would have been crazy nervous. But anyways, also wish I was more like that. Because I get nervous and I stress about the small things. And there ain't no way to be like that. Matthias and I have many memories through the years. Some of which when we were young and we got ourselves into a little bit of a trouble. But then there are also those where we had just that childhood fun. And I'm not going to go into any of the ones where we got ourselves into trouble or got into those kind of things because the in-law's sitting over there. I got your back, bro. I got your back. But I do want to mention just a couple. Some of our favorite were when we would roam the neighborhood and just make random forts in people's yards. And you had to do something to join the club. And we used to take, there was this kid, his name was Tom. My mom used to babysit a bunch of kids. And Tommy G, he was my good friend. And, well, good friend, but I used to steal his ho-hos. He'd say, like, oh, you want to join the club? Where's your ho-hos at? So, that was that. And then when we were little, we used to, for whatever reason, try to catch squirrels. We used to set up a box on a stick and tie the string to the stick and hide behind like a lounge chair and put like little nuts and stuff just under there. It took forever, I can tell you what. But we caught a squirrel and we had no idea what to do with the dang squirrel once we got it. We did the same thing with birds. But no, just growing up with a pool. We spent all day in the pool, just good memories, making up games. Our family's always so competitive about everything. So, yeah, it is true. We made competitions out of the stupidest stuff, but those are just really some of my good memories. When I moved down to North Carolina 4 years ago, I left behind all my friends, including my best friend and brother, Matthias. I was so glad when he moved down, and so thankful I was able to spend the past year and a half with him. Now that him and Mindy are married and moving to Haiti, I'm going to miss him, but I'm so proud for him for following God's will. It's really cool, and it takes a huge step. I can confidently speak for the entire family when I say this. I couldn't be more proud of you, little brother. Seriously. And then, you can hold it. It's okay. You can hold it. I'm almost done. Mindy, first let me say, you look absolutely stunning tonight. You do. Not that you don't usually, but you look extraordinarily stunning. Baby brother, don't get me wrong, you look pretty gorgeous yourself. Glycerin whitening really helped, huh? Tanning? But, I can't really speak. Mindy, I give you so much props for saying I do to this guy. He's a handful, he really is. But lots of prayer and patience, you'll do just fine. You definitely make your life more interesting and entertaining, that's for sure. But I'll tell you what, I've had the privilege of living with him for the past 20 years, and now I'm just going to go ahead and pass the baton on to you, Mindy, with a few, or actually just a couple words of wisdom. When talking to him or asking him to do something, make sure he's looking at you, because if he's not looking at you, he ain't listening. Seriously. And also, don't forget to remind him, and he already knows this is coming, to shut the curtain on the shower. He'll leave it open, and it'll just cause mold to grow up the shower. And it's like when it's his turn to, clean the bathroom, he won't leave it open. He'll remember. Somehow he'll remember to close it. But yeah, you just want to remind him for that, okay? And I'll give you some more after I put this mic down. But for all it's worth, the man does have more pros than cons. He's a good guy. Marriage is not about finding a person you can live with. It's about finding the person you can't live without. and I'm happy my brother has found that person. If I find someone who is half the woman you are, Mindy, I'll be a lucky man. So happy for the two of you. You're both absolutely perfect for each other and complement each other in so many ways. I and so many others have been waiting for this day to come. Congrats, you two. Matthias and Mindy.